And we are back on this Friday morning. All right, many of you already know John David Crowe. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good. Now, you have moved away. How long ago did you move?
I moved in 2012 to Birmingham, Alabama, and my wife and I, we live in a little town. We live in a little town outside of Birmingham called Crowe. We lived in Hoover for a little bit of time, and I just couldn't stand the busyness of it. I missed Athens really bad, and we found a little community that reminded us of Athens.
You know, I moved from Chicago to Alabama, so I understand the busyness and everything, but I love it here. But I just don't know if I can go from small town to big town, so I guess that was a big change for me.
It was a little uncomfortable. Yeah.
Getting used to it?
Yeah, we are used to it now.
Okay. Well, let's give some people that may not be familiar with you a little background history on you.
Okay.
When you were here in Athens, a lot of people are familiar with, of course, your son Noah passed away. Tell me a little bit about that.
Noah was born in 2008, and in 2009, around 19 months old, he was diagnosed with a brain tumor, and it was a very, very large brain tumor, and he went through 3 different surgeries to try to remove it. It turned out to be a very rare form of cancer, and the doctors really, they said there's a 5% chance he might make it to 5 years old. So we had a terminal diagnosis from the very beginning, and we fought. He was a fighter, and we did everything that we knew to do. We did everything that the doctors knew to do until we ran out of all of the options. And in 2012, in May, on the 18th of May, the Lord took him home.
You know, I was talking to you in the break, and I said, you know, you hear so many different stories about tragedies in the world, and cancer affects everyone, but when you start talking about when it touches a child, there's just like no comparison. You made the comment that someone said, well, my mother passed away, so I know how you feel. No, there's no comparison.
It's completely different.
I can't even fathom or even imagine. You know, Maddie, our little granddaughter, is just turned 2 in May. So when you start talking about children, and, you know, I'm so proud of you and your attitude and everything, because it's like, well, how do you get up? How do you get up every morning? It's got to be so difficult.
Well, at the beginning, after he passed away, it was extremely difficult to get up. But we have to make a decision every day whether or not we're going to live. And every morning, you wake up in the morning and you decide to put your feet down on the ground and stand up and make the most of what you have. And God gives us the strength to still have hope that, you know, this world isn't, it's not where we're meant to stay. This is a temporary. Yeah, it's a temporary place. So I know that I've got a son in heaven cheering me on to make the most of what God's given me. And so that's one thing that inspires me to get up. And number 2, I have a peace in my heart from the Comforter that comforts me when I grieve and when I mourn, that I'm going to be okay, and that God's going to keep me sane. He's not going to let me go crazy. And that I still have a purpose and a reason to be here.
Yeah. You know, you hear so many Christians say, you know, this is the way it is, and we're just here temporary. And, you know, we can say that, and we can believe it, and we think we believe it, but when you go through something like what you did, I mean, you are just true fact that you are walking the talk.
Oh, well, I mean, Noah passed away at home. We were on hospice, and he actually passed away in my arms. I was holding him when he passed away. And that moment, the last thing that he actually said, and we haven't told very many people this, but the last thing that he actually said was he lifted one of his arms and he pointed into the corner of the room and he said to his mother, "I see him."
Oh.
And there was a presence of God in the room with us. That was the last thing he said, and in the moments of his passing, I was praying, asking God, give us mercy here, please. If you're going to take him, just take him. And the Lord's put it on my heart so strongly that my son didn't want to leave us. And I looked at Noah, and I just said, I know that you love me.
Yeah.
I know that you love your mother. And we're going to see you very soon, but you have to trust me. You have to go with Jesus. It's okay. And as soon as I said that, he inhaled and he exhaled his last. It was that fast that I gave him permission. And I guess told him, it's okay, you can go. And in that moment, I knew absolutely that there is an eternity, that there is absolutely, a place that God comes and takes those who pass away. And so my realization that this world is temporary can never be changed or challenged. And I know that, Noah is healed now, that he's whole now. I'm the one that hurts. I'm the one that has, my wife and I, and
I'm sure hurt every day, but you're going to see him again.
Yes, yeah, and that gives us hope. Yeah,
it does. And I hope everyone has that time to feel, when you're praying, or that moment where you just feel the sense of God just calming you.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you're going around and you're speaking, and I can talk for so much longer with you about this, but you did a music video.
Yes, ma'am. We're
going to show some of it.
I've been a songwriter for a long time, and one of the ways that God heals hearts and heals my heart is through music, and so this song is called Beauty from Ash, and it's the story of God taking a horrible situation and making something beautiful out of it.
How can people see this? Where can they go?
They can go to johndavidcrowe.com, and my last name is spelled with an E, johndavidcrowe.com, and just click on the tabs that says music, and you can see the music video, and also other songs that I've written through the process. We're actually trying to make an album at the moment to go out and bless people who have faced tragedy, who have hurt, and so we just asked if people that would click on our website, take a look at how they can help us, and make this album a possibility.
Well, I think it's wonderful. We're going to have it on our website as well, so as well as the interview. And if you're available for speaking, can people contact you?
Absolutely. They can go through the website, johndavidcrowe.com, and contact us. We'd love to come and share our story. We'd love to come and just to be a comfort to those who are hurting, to encourage people who have faced loss and trials in their life, and a lot of people abandon their faith because they blame God. They get mad, and it's easy to do that. But a lot of times people get mad at God about things that He is not responsible for. I don't believe that God willed my son to die. I don't believe that God gave my son cancer. It's just a product of the environment. It's just a product of where we are. People get sick. Our bodies are frail. I don't blame God for what happened.
What would be the true tragedy would be if you did get mad and did not do what you were doing right now.
Oh, yeah.
And didn't supply people with the music that could probably help them as well. Yeah,
we've had so many people come and tell us that they haven't prayed in 20 years because, a family member died and they've been angry at God, but hearing our story and hearing how, they don't have to be mad at God, it changes things.
Okay. John David, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Yes,
enjoyed it. All right, I know many of you, if you see them out and about, I don't know how long you're going to be in Athens, but I hope they get to see you.
Yes,
all right, we're going to show some of this music video, and again, you can go to our website to check out more. We'll be back right after this.
Has been broke by the pain of your loss, and not just broken, it has been burned. So here I sit in the ash of what remains of my heart because of your death. He makes beauty. He makes beauty. He makes beauty from in your life, you suffered so much, but you suffered